Welcome, King Lizzard on Xbox One with Gears of War Remastered beta. Now do bear in mind when you're watching this video, it is a beta game test. It's multiplayer only, so it's not the final product. However, that said, these guys have done an amazing job of this game so far. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm playing on the classic Gears of War map here, Canals. Probably one of the more popular, if not the most popular multiplayer map in Gears of War, and it's never looked better. So we're playing competitive multiplayer, and the match type is King of the Hill. So in King of the Hill, as a team, you need to capture these circles. You can see the circle in the distance there, kind of glowing red, in order to get points. Now for every second that you're in, you've captured a circle for your team, and it's your team's colour. As you can see there, that circle's now changing blue because my team are in there. You will get a point for every second that you have control. Now whichever team gets to 120 points total will win the round. Now this is a 2-round match. However, in the event that both teams win a round each, there will be a final round to decide the winning team. So it can go to 3 rounds max. My shotgun there took him down just. It's pretty much like the original Gears of War, where you kind of where you kind of don't get punished. You get punished for kind of aiming. It works a lot better with the shotgun if you just kind of charge into people and shoot them a lot of the time, unless you're trying to get a headshot, in which case a close quarters pop at the head gives a nice satisfying melon pop, which you'll hear some of that in the game. So a lot of these noises or sound effects you'll hear in the game will be quite familiar to a lot of people, and the head pop is probably one of my favourites, except for when it's done to myself. Okay, so back into the action. My team have got the circle. Bit of panic fire there from my teammate thinking I was an enemy. Quite easily done in this game. You've got 2 locusts coming up on the outside. Enemy players. Get in there. Oh, he's not feeling well. Got him downed. Yep, he's finished. Oh, I'm down 2. So it's a very kind of fast-paced, pressure point controlled game. You know, everything's about getting into that point, getting control of it, stopping the enemy team from gaining a capture or gaining points. So it's all kind of in your face. You've got to get there as quick as you can. You can take the advantage sometimes. It will actually show you prematurely so many seconds where the next point will be, so that you can start making your way there to defend it. Nice chainsaw there. A bit of a graphical glitch there, but as I said, this is a beta. A chainsaw is obviously one of the things this game is really famous for. Cutting people in half with your gun, never more satisfying. Another nice curve stomp. I do like the finishes that they introduced into Gears of War 2 and stuff. They were pretty cool. Got a guy there. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Now you do get grenades on this section of the map, in the middle of this section. On the section right of this section, you get a sniper rifle pop. Oh, someone's just picked that up by the looks of it. You get a sniper rifle pop up. I think the area I just ran past, you do get a Baltic pistol sometimes. So there's like some little sandbags at the bottom of that entry to the bridge. Oh, nice. Get my teammate back up. Well, it's really important. This is a team-based game, so do make a point of picking your teammates up first before trying to kill enemy, because you can go down very easily in this game. The more of you there are, obviously the easier it is to fight as a team and take down an opponent. 2 of you can do it better than 1. So always work with your team.
I will take those.
There's the grenade.
Yeah, here, catch this.
See if I can. I don't know if I can reach this bridge. I wasn't at full extent then. No, that landed in the water. Let's go as far as I can go. Okay, so that's worth noting. You cannot get a grenade onto that bridge from this section. Oh, sniped. So then we go again back into the fray. So I think this game is scheduled. I think it's scheduled for release in October, November. I think, unless it's sooner. That's what I heard last, anyway. But I might be wrong. So it's not too far away now. This game, I don't think. There was a lot of speculation that this might be Gears of War 2, 3, and 1. At the moment, it does pretty much just appear to be Gears of War 1. With some of the elements of Gears of War 3. So the Locust, my opponents, won that round by 10 points, which isn't a lot. It's quite a close round. That went on quite a long time for a round, actually. So we're into round 2 now. See if we can take these guys out. Some shots into those guys there, a few downs. You get points for assists for downing enemy, and then obviously for killing them. You get assists for execution type kills where you're chainsawing people and stuff, and obviously you get points for capturing those circles around the map. Now those circles, as I said, will randomly appear and disappear, so you do need to keep an eye out as to where the next one is, and it will actually say next in kind of a white cog. Oh, stuck my grenade to him. So you can, oh, he got close to me. So you can tag people with grenades as well. So B button will actually slap a grenade on a person. I actually tested it in another match. I was trying to slap a grenade on a wall. That doesn't work. So it's very much the mechanics of Gears of War 1. Because Gears of War 2 was where they introduced sticky grenades to walls as well as opponents. So in this version you can only throw a grenade, you cannot stick it to the environment. Okay, so I'm playing the coal train here. Now there are actually, I think there's around 6 or 7 skins to play in the beta. Coal's, oh, chainsawed me. Get. Coal's one of the several choices. Baird is there, Marcus is there, Santiago is there, Ming is there, and the general, I can't remember the general's name, but the general's in there as well. You've got a variety of locusts, so General Ram's in there, you've got Fear on guards, you've got the hunters, the snipers. So there's quite a good choice of characters or character skins to play with. Gun wise, you've only got the Lancer and the shotgun as a starting weapon. However, you can find things like the Baltic pistol, the boom shot, the sniper. There's a fair number of guns, as well as the original burst rifle from the Locust, the one that was introduced in Gears of War 3. So far, we're kind of ahead just at the moment. Those guys captured that sniper rifle on that point down there. Someone there, I know there's. Yeah, grenade out. Rev the chainsaw. Oh no, shotgun. Oh, too late. I should have just gone with what I was going to do. So obviously there is a ranking system in level, what was it, in Gears of War 2 and 3, the ranking could actually be done via playing online multiplayer, things like board modes and stuff, which I really liked. I think it's important for games to include any kind of gameplay to allow you to rank up. Obviously ranking up as a singular player is a lot slower normally than ranking up as a PvP ranked match. You'll get a lot more XP and stuff, but it gave you the choice, just like Rainbow Six and Rainbow Six Las Vegas, which was quite cool. So you don't have to play online if you don't want to generally. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys do. Hopefully they'll continue that trend. They captured that side at the moment. Oh no, he got my head again. Good shot. Now this is where the sniper normally spawns, on the middle of the bridge I was just on. As I said, this is grenade territory in this next section along that bridge. Oh, there's an enemy. How could he not be dead? Oh dear. Obviously doing something wrong.
Got him.
Oh, I thought I'd have been clear of that grenade. Obviously not.
Frag out!
So I'm with a grenade. I'm going to throw this down. There's basically some sandbags the opposite side of here where the enemy have captured a point. I was trying to get a lucky grenade in there.
Got it! Smoke
See if I can get me a kill or two and clear out the area for my team. Oh, my team had just gone in there. Oh no, they've been killed.
Surprise for the effort.
Now the thing with this game is if you're kind of standing on the ground and trying to shoot with a shotgun or a lancer, you can very occasionally damage the enemy behind cover, but most of the time, or in certain situations, it doesn't seem to do anything. The sniper, however, can kill from cover. So if someone's behind cover and you shoot them with a sniper rifle, you can take their head off. So it's, so do be aware of that even though you are in cover, you are still very probably, what's the word, visible to snipers. Especially in that area down the bottom of the map, because that's where they're all going to kind of congregate. Oh, I walked straight into that. My shotgun didn't work. Enemy's getting way ahead here. So close to winning, it's unreal. Oh, lovely. Nice bit of chainsaw action. And another. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Take that general round. 2 down. Oh, not going to be a third though, he got me. That's the one thing with... Oh, excellent, we won the round as well. That made the difference. So we managed to reel in that round. That's a round apiece onto the final. Okay. Pressure's on now. Both parties are going to want this. First capture. This is the deciders. There's no second chances. Once this match is over, someone is going to be a winner. I'm pressurising the enemy there. I'm staying back deliberately so I can stay alive and shoot damage into the enemy and stop them getting to that circle. And that's quite a good tactic. It's a tactic I normally play. Is kind of what you might call the Joker, really. I'll go in and I'll deliberately antagonise the enemy. Especially once I know my team has the circle, and then some of the enemy will actually come after you and try to kill you, and the great thing about that is you're drawing their attention away from that circle of defence, or the circle that you need to capture with your teammates. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, and when it does, obviously you can pretty much guarantee a win in the bag if you can draw enemy players away from what they should be doing. And then you just kind of hope that your players are actually, or your teammates are actually doing what you need them to do, which is capture that section. Okay. Running is as simple as just pressing and holding A as it always was. The other key thing about Gears of War games is the active reload. So basically when I fire a few shots off, you'll see in a minute, I fire a few shots out of my gun. In order to reload you have to tap the RB button, but in order to reload quickly and gain bonus damage from that weapon you need to hit RB on the white section of the reload bar. Oh, how did I miss him? I'll try and show that in an action and set that active reload. There. That was an active reload, a successful one. So it's literally getting it dead on that white bar will give you maximum damage for the bullets in your magazine and stuff. And the same for a shotgun or any other weapon that you have. This guy's taking a few bullets. I'm missing a few, obviously. Come on. Oh, nice shot.
Throwing smoke.
I will take the
Just to grab those grenades again.
Flag.
Going a bit too close for my liking here. A couple of grenades out. Oh, got me. Rat bag. Wasted grenades there. There's nothing more satisfying in a Gears of War game than having those grenades in your hands and then getting between the middle of the enemy and just slapping it on one of them and then watching them trying to scurry away from each other to get away from the grenade explosion. A lot of the time you get kills yourself, but if you take out 3 or 4 people, it's pretty cool.
Smoke out. Time to get messy.
You lost.
Nearly there. Well, I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching. So the Locust won the round there, we lost out, but that was a good match and a good example of Gears of War Remastered on Xbox One Beta. As I said, remember this is not the final product, however it does look and play fantastic. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate and subscribe. Take care.